Steven, it's a little weird, it's a little strange that we're both sitting on, like,
the same
this
side
of the table. Talk about that.
Welcome to Morning Dew.
Morning Dew.
This episode has a very special guest.
What if we release
today.
these at night? We have a special guest. I don't know if you guys know this, but we put out a video last week based on this guy. So we're going to bring him out. It's Nigel the Vampyr. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, folks.
It's pronounced Vampyr,
oh,
alright?
I guess that is how you say it. All right.
Yeah, Vampyr.
Right.
Great. But thank you for having me on today, gentlemen.
It's weird. We were a little concerned having you on the show.
Why?
Well, we were a little suspicious about whether or not you would even show up on camera.
Oh, well, that's easy. We vampires can choose when and when we do not appear on photographic devices.
Is it the same with mirrors?
Mirrors, no, we just don't show up.
So, if I'm using a camera that uses a mirror...
Yeah. Speaking of you showing up on camera. So you're here, we can see you, the audience can see you.
Hi.
Tell us about what we're seeing. What inspired this look of yours?
Well, when I was first turned, I was a nerd, and I fancied myself a trendy nerd.
Your phrasing implies that you're no
Trendy
longer a nerd.
I wouldn't say that.
No, he's a vampire now.
Oh, they're automatically cool by default.
They're
Two completely different
they're
hobbies.
mutually exclusive.
Two different hobbies entirely.
So you consider being a vampire as a hobby?
A hobby and a way of life.
Are you implying that you have a choice?
Not really.
Okay, just checking.
Do you know any other vampires? Do you have any other vampire friends?
No. Unfortunately, I do not.
No vampire friends.
I've only ever met one vampire my entire life, and that was the one who turned me.
And you didn't like him?
He just attacked me and ran away. He didn't do the job good enough, and then a few days later I turned, and here I am.
Are there other things out there, creatures of the night, if you will?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you friends with any of them?
No, I don't really like werewolves. They're smelly, they're hairy, they're really loud and noisy, especially
Like only
at night.
sometimes though, right?
Whenever they're around.
That time of the month.
Yeah.
What about the rest of the times? Do you not like them then?
The rest of the times they're just ordinary folk.
And what about anything else? Like, do you know anybody? Do you have friends?
I try to make friends, but bad things tend to happen to them.
Fair enough.
I get it. We have seen the video of what happened. Speaking of you and Paul, I was told that you brought us some footage today, something to show us.
Oh yes, I brought some quirks and quibs and bloopers and funny things.
Terrific.
Let's see them.
Let's take a look.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, rolling. Clap for me.
We do have.
No, you're good.
Should we hold for plane?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, it is literally above us. I think that's far enough away, right?
Give me a second.
It's the sound, not.
That's why I have headphones on.
Yeah. Ah, you can hear better. You're like a dog.
Thanks, man. Super appreciate it.
Dope. Oh my god. It's your line. Oh.
I know, I'm like, Dylan, am I missing something? Because I'm pretty sure.
I missed something. Pretty solid face.
Oh, I'm going to cut this time.
Yeah. Hey man, I got a question. Can I get a selfie with you? Can I get a selfie real quick? I think my girlfriend would love this. I don't think she would believe me that I saw this guy in the park, and I don't think my girlfriend would believe that she saw this guy. Fuck, I need to do the whole thing again. You gotta fuck off.
Okay, stop. Don't make him laugh.
Action.
You have a funny character now? You have a funny side? Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting for Nigel's big moment. I am a vampire! I am a vampire! I am a vampire! No!
Cut.
I'm sorry. Vampire.
No, please, don't go. Alright, cut.
Alright, wow, okay. That's some interesting stuff there.
You do look quite familiar. Have I met you before?
You know, I've just got one of those faces, as they say in the...
Only a mother could love.
Uh-huh.
That's what they say about faces.
They do say that about faces.
Hopefully not mine. The bloopers, some good stuff, funny stuff. Not a whole lot there. Probably weren't supposed to be in that cemetery.
Well, you guys weren't. I am. I work there.
You work there.
Yes.
Neat.
I work the graveyard shift.
This is so funny that you bring that up. Steven?
Oh.
We have an old interview of yours.
I forgot to post that for him.
From 7 years ago. 7 years ago, we have an interview.
An interview with a vampire, if you will.
Vampyr.
Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to play that, and then we're going to talk to you about it while we watch this
That
interview.
screen is quite dark.
Steven, let's play the clip.
I
Hello,
should play with
I am Nigel. I am a
Not so
vampire.
much.
Immortality. Sounds cool, right? Yeah.
Wow. All right.
What
so,
happened there?
So that is my first question. What happened there? And,
So vampires also have telekinetic powers.
okay.
I was lazy that evening when I woke up from my day-long slumber. Wasn't really, like wiping the sleep out of my eyes, and I just accidentally, door opened my face. It happens.
Does that happen a lot?
Where you just smack yourself with doors
No, it just happens every once in a while. I mean,
Okay.
when you wake up, you're tired.
every once in a full moon, maybe.
Full moon.
So does that mean you're also a werewolf?
Oh, no, heavens no.
No, it just means he gets irritated when werewolves are around.
Just-
because
okay, so
they're,
just
they're
throw 'em
howling
Got it,
all,
got it.
all
He's
the
got-
time.
He didn't get to sleep the night before
Got it.
because the howling. So moving on, we'll watch a little bit more of this.
But I was able to keep myself busy. I work the graveyard shift. The graveyard.
Question: is this the same graveyard?
It was the same graveyard. It's expanded quite heavily since I started working there for obvious reasons.
What percentage of the customers of the graveyard are there because of you?
I would say close to 80%.
So then I would like a percentile. I consider this like baseball stats. What's your batting average on a scale of 1 to 10? How lucky was Paul?
Was that a one-off thing where
He gets away, or do you normally lose your victims?
I would say it's 75-25.
To which side?
That is very ambiguous.
Paul didn't seem to do much to shake you.
He seemed more like on the 75%
He was
side.
he was on the 75% side.
So
rough
75% of people get away.
Unfortunately for me. I mean, fortunately for them, but as a vampire who needs their precious blood.
That makes the 80% of the graveyard being your responsibility even more impressive.
Let's just watch some more of this interview.
I still like to sleep in beds, though. The thought of sleeping in a coffin just sounds painful. Lying there stiff on hard wood. Ladies.
Does that line ever work for you?
It only worked once, and that's because she was a freak.
What I understand about vampires, they often take a bride. Have you taken a bride?
I haven't found the right one worthy to be my vampire bride.
What if
How
you
long
have
waited?
already found someone and then you killed her?
It is possible. I never thought about that.
I found a way, though, to get past the killings.
Now this is interesting.
I hang outside of bars and watch people stagger out all drunk and get into their cars. If you're gonna drink and drive, you're pretty much dead anyway. I feel like I'm doing a community service.
Is that court mandated community service?
No, it's volunteer work.
Okay, my question on this volunteer work. You've found a way to get past the killings. You've decided to go after these people who are drunk, who are going to get out and drive. And I bet a lot of people out there would understand that. You have to drink blood. These people don't have to drink and drive.
Another thing, too, because of the alcohol content in their blood, it gives me a nice little pick-me-up.
But I have a more pressing issue. Why did you attack Paul? What did he do wrong? Why did he deserve to die?
Does he deserve to die? No. He just happened to walk through the graveyard, and I was there, and I was hungry. So, unfortunately, a vampir's gotta do what a vampir's gotta do.
So when did you switch up? Because you're telling me that 80% of this graveyard are victims who visited the graveyard But in this interview 7 years ago, you were only attacking people who were already endangering their lives and the lives of other people. When did you decide that it was okay to just go after regular citizens, doing no harm to the people around them?
It was about 2 years ago.
Holy that's a lot of work in 2 years.
Your numbers might be better than 75-25.
Oh, really?
They might be.
Well,
Your numbers are
that's
less
good.
than 80. One of those statistics is inaccurate.
I was never much for statistics. I wasn't that
Or
type of nerd.
English.
What kind of nerd were you?
I was the nerd who played with his Legos, and I had like the tour of the pen.
Just writing.
Writing. I tried painting. Wasn't very good at it, so I just stuck with writing.
So my follow-up question to that is, why did you suddenly decide to switch from killing people who were endangering their lives and the people around them to people who weren't? Why did you think that was okay?
Well, as I said earlier, the alcohol content in their blood. I'm proud to admit that I'm now a recovering vampire alcoholic.
That's a thing?
Oh, yes.
Is your metabolism not suddenly better? You're not that kind
Remember,
of vampire.
his
Not that kind of
if
He's not that kind of vampire.
eyesight, metabolism.
Those are
two
the-
things
those are
that
the
just
two
don't
things.
get better.
No.
So did you go from trying to protect people from drunk drivers to then becoming a drunk flyer? Creating a whole different problem?
Do you ever fly into people's houses by accident? Fly into windows? Real solid smack.
On occasion,
Just randomly bite people? You might have turned people you don't even remember.
I'm not alone in my area. There's the other vampires out there.
This just in. Hot single vampires in your area.
Call the number at the bottom of the screen. Alright, so we're going to finish this interview.
It's too late now. All the bars are closed. I'm so terribly thirsty. It's been 24 hours since I last fed. I'll post this video for you. I promise.
So first of all, you didn't. We got the video.
I completely forgot. It spaced my mind.
I think I know.
I'm so sorry.
It's his drinking problem.
7 years ago, you killed the interviewer interviewing you.
I think about him on occasion. He was the closest thing to a friend I had at that time. That's why
And
I don't
you
have friends now, because I'm
just
a
killed
danger.
him.
I'm a danger to the public. I'm a danger to you.
When was the last time you fed?
Tuesday?
Tuesday? Oh my
We
god,
don't
it's
know what-
Friday.
Oh, it's Friday? I didn't even know that.
It's the Morning Dew show that comes out on Friday.
It's coming out on Fridays? I didn't.
So it's recorded Thursday night.
Yes.
So it's been 2.5 days. What is your normal feeding window? When do you start to get extra hungry?
About a couple hours ago, really.
And that's all the time we have for today.
Oh, well,
We're wrapping
Morning Dew. If you would please follow us, subscribe, do the things that Steven likes to say.
Like, comment, and also subscribe, which is what he said.
All right, so that's our show. I think we're ready to end this. And can we get some security in here? We have a bit of a problem. And yeah, so that's our show, and we'll be back next week.
Did you guys order security? Who's this guy?
Did we order security?
Like from Uber Security?
Security mates?
You?
Security Hub?
Familiar.
I'm out of apps.
Door security dash.
Yeah,
Security
you look
dash.
familiar
Security
too.
dash.
Dylan out of nowhere be like, yeah, you look familiar too. That's the moment that got me. That's the moment that I lost it.